The Mixed Mornings and More podcast with Steph and Sean.
Now available daily.
Good morning, world.
Wow, good morning. Happy Tuesday. It's a new month. What month are we in? October. That's right.
October.
It's October 3rd.
Yeah.
5:30 right now, so booyah.
I love it. I'm starting off a Tuesday that feels like a Monday, right? Because I've already gotten a soaker this morning.
Oh, yeah. Soaker.
Yeah. Soaker.
Barely even knew her. What does that mean?
Sean.
What?
You don't know what a soaker is?
No, maybe. What do you know a soaker as?
Okay, well, I must say I didn't get one even though it was pouring rain out. I got one once I got into the office.
Someone splashed you
Kind of.
in a puddle.
No,
You were
it's,
walking outside and someone splashed you. It's a soaker.
it's when you step in a puddle or when you get a wet foot. You get a soaker.
Oh, wet
What-
sock?
Yes, wet sock,
Yeah.
wet shoe, both
Yeah.
because I was trying to fill up my water bottle over at the Culligan stand there and I missed and it went all over.
Is that
my
how
foot.
you got?
That's how I got the soaker this morning.
What?
But what do you call that if you don't call it a soaker, Mr. Sasky, with all the weird words for everything?
Yeah, that's what I thought a soaker was. Yeah,
Do you not have a word for it?
just a wet foot. I don't know.
A wet foot? You just were like, I got a wet foot this morning. That sounds
My
lame.
foot got wet. Like
You're not like, if you were walking along, the puddle is frozen, but then your foot falls through and you get wet.
Yeah.
It's just you got a wet foot.
Yeah, so not a Sasky thing. I don't know.
Interesting.
A soaker.
Soaker.
Oh my goodness. Your hometown team starts the playoffs today, Steph.
My hometown team, is
Yeah.
that the Sioux Greyhounds?
Oh, almost. Toronto, Ontario.
Ah, yeah.
Hometown,
All right.
essentially.
I feel like it's everybody's hometown when we only have one
True.
Canadian baseball team.
True. Our hometown team starts the playoffs.
Yeah, we can all own it.
Yeah, the Blue Jays, they had a very up and down season, a season unlike others. Usually in the past, they were very good at like the offense and batting and hitting the ball and everything. And they just hit home runs and the games would be high scoring. But this year they were all about like defense and the pitching and everything. And, it's been an interesting year, and it came down to, I think, they play 162 games in a year.
That's a lot of games.
And you would think like,
crazy.
yeah, and you would think that you would kind of have a good idea of who's going to make the playoffs, like 100 games in, 120 games in or so. It came down to a 160, game 160.
Wow.
161, maybe. Yeah, 161, I think, is when they found out they finally made playoffs. Two games left in the year.
Wow. Okay. So today they start. I'm surprised, because all summer long we've been hearing about soccer or
Yeah.
football with you. And
Yeah.
then, I kind of forgot that baseball was even a sport because you just,
It's just
have
there's
not
so many.
talked about it.
There's 160. There's so many games, so it's just like it's there. It's always there. Baseball's always there. But they play the Minnesota Twins, and it's an afternoon start at 2:38.
Okay. And are they doing like a double header or anything? Or they're just literally playing
Today,
in the
tomorrow, and maybe Thursday. It's a best of 3.
afternoon? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, go Blue Jays, go. Take it home for us. Win the World Series.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. Let's go Blue Jays.
So I listed a yard decor boat on Facebook Marketplace for sale.
Scroll by it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's very much yard decor. There's no way it looks like it should go in a lake at all.
Bottom's kind of missing.
Yeah, just kind of missing. It's just got grass growing through it.
Yeah.
And I said it's not seaworthy in the listing. I posted the photo of the grass growing.
How long
through
is
boat.
the description? Can you read it out, or did you write like one of those like marketplace ones where it has a whole story to it?
I only wrote like 2 sentences. Fun rowboat with oars for decorating the yard. Not seaworthy. Could use as a planter or turn it into part of a playground type accessory.
Okay.
Very clear.
What did you title it as? I forget.
Yard rowboat with oars. Yard rowboat.
I can't imagine what you got. What kind of responses
Oh,
you got?
yeah.
Because everyone's just like, oh, boat?
A boat? I need one of those for
Yeah.
only $200.
Yeah.
I must be able to fix that.
Yeah.
So first message, does it float?
Haven't tried.
Yeah, I said maybe, never tried, because I was like, you can't be serious here. There is grass growing through this.
Yeah, the pictures show grass growing through the bottom, like a lot of it.
Yeah. He says, well, it's wood and wood does float. How many people do you think you could fit in it? So I sent him a picture of some rabbits bailing out a
Oh
boat.
my goodness.
At least 3. He said, nice. That's about how many people I need to fit. What's the condition?
This is peak marketplace right here.
I was like, what's the condition? You can see there is grass growing through the bottom of
I would have sent a screenshot of the post and be like, and then I would have drew some arrows on it and be like, there's a couple holes.
I said it needs work if you plan to go anywhere off land. He said, I was hoping to take it out on the lake this weekend.
Wow.
I was like, you might want to wait till the lake is frozen.
Might need some Flex Seal for that bad boy.
Like, I just didn't know. I thought, is he being serious?
Yeah.
Is he just, or
are we having a sarcastic conversation together, or are you serious over there?
Yeah. Then I get another message. Hey, I was wondering if the boat was still floating and can I put a motor on it?
Half and half. Like, no, it's not floating, and maybe you can put a motor.
Maybe you could put a motor on it.
The motor might break the wood as well. I don't know.
Yeah, perhaps the motor could be for the yard decoration too. Do you want to put a real motor on there or one that doesn't work either? Like, what is happening? And so then he said, oh, well, I maybe will take it then. I would like to go out to the lake again. And I'm like, is this two profiles
Are these
scamming
bots?
me?
Yeah.
Are they joking? Like, what is happening? It says it's a yard boat. Perhaps I should have called it a, I don't know. I don't even know what I could have called it. It's shaped like a boat, but it doesn't float.
Yeah, I kind of like what you did call it, because then it gave us content. Like, when you hear about people talking about marketplace, this is peak what they're talking about right here. It's totally not understanding or reading any of the sentences. They just laser focused on one thing, and they're just like, bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, that's a great price for a boat.
Yeah. I started up another house and dog sitting adventure over the weekend. And one of the things that the owners say to me is like, eat whatever you want in the pantry, the fridge, the freezer. Don't care, because we're not going to be here for a long time.
And usually you do eat the freezer. You're
All the
like,
time.
oh, excellent. Thank you for stopping at M&M Food Market and buying these lasagna bites. They're all mine.
Yeah, I think that's one of my shining attributes, is that I will clear your freezer and your fridge out for you. Like, if you struggle and you're always overstocking, sign me up. Call me. I will happily deplete. You have like 3 little chicken nuggets in the corner over here that you always pass over because there's only 3 in there. I'll get rid of that box and bag for you in your freezer and clear up a whole space.
Taking one for the team. I love it.
Yeah. It backfired. This weekend.
What kind of backfiring?
Just a little upset stomach. I was.
No!
There was just a lot of leftovers in the fridge, and it was like bacon here, butter chicken here, some other sort of meat over here.
Leftovers in the fridge you thought you should eat?
Yeah.
Like, there's like freezer things. Obviously, they were frozen when they were still good and you thaw and eat them. But like, something in the fridge.
Yeah, let's clear the fridge out. There's Tupperware in there.
You don't know how long that's been in there.
Again, who cares?
They are busy going on a trip. They don't think to clean out their fridge at the last minute, but they probably were like, oh, that has to go.
Yeah, and I was the person to make it go. So this is what I always do this. I always go and I just, all right, let's clear it out. And all the past times it's worked, but this weekend it was... There was a day of recovery. There was a day of recovery for me. I don't know what one it was. If it was the bacon, the butter chicken, the other random one, I don't know. Just kind of combining it with a lot of things, and it was. I had an off day. I had an off day this weekend. So will I learn my lesson? I don't know.
Yeah, I want to feel bad for you, but I'm like, I would never eat something from someone else's fridge that was leftover food. Like.
Okay, it all tasted good. Like, when I ate it all, I wasn't like, oh, that's bad. Like, all of it tasted good. It was something afterwards where it was just like...
Yeah, that's how it gets you. It's not quite gone off, but it's gone off. And your insides are a better detector than your tongue. Well, Sean, I think I've reached my peak of being older than I look, or... acting older than I am.
You're an adult now?
I guess so.
Like, you had something that happened that you were like, damn, I didn't know this day would come, but it did.
Yeah, I went to check my mail the other day, and inside were address labels.
What is that? What do you mean?
It's like when a charity sends you address labels for you to put your return address up in the corner on a sticker.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, here, we sent you some address labels. Can you send us a donation now?
Seems very counterproductive.
Well...
I mean, that's a lot of... you're not the only one they're doing this to. They're doing this to a lot of people, right?
Yeah. I wonder where they got my address from to send me this, because they're...
I know where.
Where?
Because you're subscribed to 70 magazines over there still. You're you're like the lone provider of income for these places. Maybe you are the only one they sent it to. Like, she's our only hope. She's our only subscriber to Cottage Life and Knitting Grannies.
Okay. It's just Cottage Life. But I do think that Cottage Life may have sold it my address to them because it was the Nature Conservancy of Canada sent me these address labels.
Yeah, maybe the parent company owns like a bunch of magazines or something.
Maybe. But my grandma, she always has a different address label. I know.
Not helping you. You're like, yeah, this happens to my grandparents all the time.
So she has like Ducks Unlimited, like we're pen pals, so I get all the different kind of charities that have sent her address labels, and now I'm like, I get to join the club. This one though, at least they kind of know what I like. They put like a picture of a baby fox on the address label,
Very
a baby
cute.
bear, some like really pretty birch trees. Yeah, but I just feel like I didn't think first off that this was still happening. I thought my grandma just had a surplus from her life of receiving them.
Yeah.
But also they know me well enough to know that I still use snail mail. Like,
Yeah.
oh my
So how much are
goodness.
you donating towards the cause? Because you can't say no. So I know you're donating.
Oh, okay. So they asked for a $10, $25, or $50 gift.
Yeah.
And I feel like maybe the address labels were worth like probably only cost them 50 cents. So maybe a $10 gift would be acceptable. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's good. Your grandma's going to be so stoked when you send something back with an address label.
She's going to be like, you finally joined the club. Welcome to old age, Steph. Embrace it.
Pen pals.
Huge news coming out of the CFL this past weekend for Hamilton's Grey Cup.
Yeah, how are the Hammers getting a lot of acts? So Friday night, not even Grey Cup, the Friday leading up to it, they got Carrie Underwood.
Yeah, and then for the halftime show on Sunday, Green Day?
A little underwhelming, but...
What?
Well, I mean, when you have Carrie Underwood on Friday...
You think that Green Day isn't as cool as Carrie Underwood?
100%, I think that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's decent. It's good.
I think it's
I think
awesome.
it's great for the CFL.
Yeah.
But flip-flop, though, is a little bit, I'd say.
Wow. Okay. But looking over at the American Super Bowl,
Yeah.
they have their halftime show set to be Usher. They just announced it.
Yeah,
about
that's
2
pretty
weeks
amazing.
ago. What do you think about Green Day versus Usher?
Usher.
I think Green Day is better than Usher.
No.
Yes. I would be far more likely to tune into the CFL halftime show than the other.
I think it'll be a party and it'll be a good time. Don't get me wrong. I just think Usher's on another level. Usher's going to have I think Usher has the feature aspect to it where he has featured in like a ton of songs with so many artists that it's just, you're going to have a collaboration of a full 20 minutes of just so many people coming out and having a party.
Okay, that's valid. I think what I like about Green Day is that they play their own instruments.
True. That's
Like,
fun.
I just
It's
love-
fun in its own aspect.
Yeah, watching a band just
Yeah.
go crazy, all out on their guitars and their drums. Like, I'm like, yeah, that's so awesome. And then sometimes I just feel like it's like a backing track with a singer. I'm like,
Yeah. No, I think definitely a great pull. Definitely a great pull, and I think they'll put on definitely a good show for the Hammer, and it fits the vibe of just Steel City so much too.
It's going to be so good.
New Love is Blind episodes dropped Friday. Did you end up getting to them over the weekend?
That was the first thing I did when I got home from work
Yeah.
on Friday. My husband had the day off, and
Oh,
he
yeah.
was like, "Love is Blind." I was like, "Absolutely."
Yeah. What was it?
Let's-
3 episodes?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did you get up to it? You
I
watched
did
it?
Friday evening, so it wasn't the first thing that I got to, but I definitely got to it.
Right. You can't come between you and your nap. You had to nap first before.
100%. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So I guess spoilers in the next like 10 seconds here. So if you don't want spoilers, just turn your dial down for a quick minute or so. And so this is when we're going to talk about it. Gave you enough time to turn it down.
All right. What's your first thought?
Oh my, the cringe JP gives me through my screen. He might go down as the worst ever in the 5 seasons, I think.
Yeah, he is not great. I mean, first off, he kisses really weird.
He's a woodpecker.
He's always trying to get
Rapid.
her 3 in a row. Just
Rapid pecs.
got to make sure your lips are there and getting attacked by me. Also, I kind of hated
Captain
wardrobe.
America.
Yeah.
It's Captain America. Everything he owns is red, white, and blue.
And like one time I was like, oh, he doesn't have anything American flag on. And then my husband was like, look at his socks.
Oh my goodness.
Are you kidding me? What a strange person.
And then he just doesn't talk. I remember watching the first episode. I'm like, wow, Taylor and JP are in love, and all they did was say, hi, hello, what do you do? Firefighter, teacher. Cool, I'm in love with you now.
Yeah.
And now, as obviously the episodes roll along, Taylor's very talkative and emotional, and she wants to talk through things, and JP's very much like, okay, you're Taylor, and you ask me how I'm feeling.
Hey, Sean, how are you feeling?
Cold.
Oh,
I'm standing. I'm cold. He states the obvious when really she wants to talk about the situation that they're in right now, and he's like, I'm sweaty.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden he decides to say that he thinks that she's fake because she came out on the reveal wearing makeup, and he was like, I just don't like it. I don't like it. I was like, I don't like you, dude. Go away.
Trying to control her with like what makeup she wears. It was just like, and then she left, which was great.
Yes, thank you. Good job, Taylor.
So many pettiness opportunities during that breakup just to do your makeup a certain way or I don't know.
She didn't take him,
She
though.
left on a high, no, kill him with kindness type of thing. So can respect that.
Yeah. Okay. Next up, Izzy. So he was the favorite. He ended up going with Stacy. They're now in this relationship where they're back in the real world. They're living together, and they meet up with all the other cast members. And he decides to attack his second choice, Johnny.
Yeah, out of nowhere. You think they would have gone their own directions, and then just starts berating her and like just going after her. It's like, dude, like leave her alone. I think both of y'all have moved on. She's with Chris and you're with Stacy. Y'all are happy. Like,
totally. And then he went to Stacy afterwards and he was like, I just told her off, whatever. And Stacy was like, oh, what'd you say? And he's like, oh, that she's sketchy. Ha ha ha. And I was like, you're drunk and I hope you regret this because it's really unbecoming of you.
Yeah. Uche is just a douche.
Oof. Yeah.
My goodness. He plays like lawyer in real life as well. Like being a lawyer in court versus being that attitude in person, I think is totally unattractive.
Totally. And he's just like, you will sit and listen to me complain about you and make you look bad on television. I have the screenshots, Lydia. Oh man, I did not like him. And you know what? It's funny because on Friday you were like, I'm here for the chaos.
Yeah.
Are you still glad about the chaos, or are you just kind of like, this season sucks?
I am a little bit.
Yeah?
It sucks, but it's a good sucks. Like they're providing content sucks type of thing. And I think the in-person reunions are going to be juicy too.
Okay, that's very true.
Yeah. Also, another thing is when did the show get so sexy as well?
Oh.
My like shower scenes of like foggy glass, and I was like, do you just not have like any relationship content that you just have to resort to B-roll of them in the shower?
And where's the cameraman when this is happening? Like, was there a person in the room with them being like, oh yeah, like my
yeah, I wonder if they're like, okay, camera guy, we're just gonna get changed and hop into the shower. He's like, bing, red light. He's like, yeah, I know. Do it. Like, House and dog sitting this weekend, and I realized that I just have to dedicate a certain outfit to hanging out with the dogs.
A certain outfit?
Yeah, it's just where I'm
like
at.
It? Do they get mad or aggressive if you have a different color on or something?
No, it's not that. And for anyone that has a dog that sheds, I think they know. I think they know that just when I get home. And I forgot, I've dog sit these dogs for a long time, Buddy and Diamond. They're absolutely fantastic. Buddy, he's a shedder. Diamond, not so much. It's everywhere, all the time.
Oh,
every day, every hour.
Is it in your food too?
Type of thing. No.
That's good.
You got to be careful with all of that. There's a certain way to go about that. But I just noticed my first day there, I remember wearing this outfit, and then I went out and walked the dogs, and then I was conversing with some neighbors, and I kind of was like looking down. I was like, holy crap. Well, it's a black sweater that I was wearing, and Buddy's like a blonde dog. And so I was basically
this is where my hair goes to live.
Yeah.
All over you.
Yeah, so I just had a blonde sweater at that point. And then it was the next day. It was the second day that I was looking after them, and I put on another outfit type of thing. And I think I hung out with them for like 10 minutes. I was like, And I think I'm just going to put this outfit away and put on yesterday's again.
I mean, it makes sense. Otherwise, you're going to need a lint brush every time you go to leave the house.
I'd be doing laundry every 2 days.
I wonder if the people who own the dogs have like a car lint brush or if they're just like, this is just a part of my outfit now, is this blonde dog hair?
Or what if they do the same thing? When we're at home, we wear these and then so on the second day, I had to go out and just do groceries and stuff. So I was wearing my going out outfit, and then I put it away because I wasn't going out for another couple hours. And then I put on my dog outfit.
Put on my dog outfit. Okay, how do you, though, keep your going out outfit not covered in hair when you have to say bye to the dogs after you change?
Yeah, for sure. I have my carry-on. I bring a carry-on with me, so I just keep it closed.
Okay.
Because I bring all my clothes over.
Right.
And then so I just keep it in there. And then I have my dog outfit just hanging outside of that. And then I put it on. And then so when I went to go get groceries, I quickly went and changed and then left the house.
You are so funny.
Yeah.
I love it.
And
the dog outfit and the going out outfit.
Yeah. And now I just need to know, like, how many days in a row can I wear this bad boy? Like, if I'm just chilling at home.
Yeah.
I'm not sweating in it. I'm not like...
You could probably
go a
get
whole
good
week, eh?
4 or 5 days out of it.
Yeah, do some
guess.
laundry like Friday night type of thing.
I wonder if Buddy's the dog is going to be like, man, this guy never changes his clothes and he just smells like me all the time.
Yeah, he probably loves it.
You think?
Yeah.
He's like, he doesn't visit any other dogs. He only ever wears
He's like,
these.
let me just cuddle right up to you again. And it's me all the time.
So Tim Hortons came out with some National Coffee Day apparel. And they have like a lot of different options, but a few of them are kind of confusing me right now.
Yeah, I'm sad I missed out on this, by the way. I remember seeing this last year on National Coffee Day, and the drip was drippy, is all I'll say.
Just like the styles. They do have some really good sweatpants and things like that, and you can actually still order some of them.
Okay.
But the ones that are no longer available.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm on it now. I see what you're talking about.
were some t-shirts with numbers on them, and it was like Ice Cap 24.
Okay.
I was like, what does the 24 stand for?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe 2024 coming up. I don't know.
2024. Okay, but then you would think if it's National Coffee Day 2023, maybe they would have a 23 on it.
True.
The double one makes sense to me. It says 22 on it, and I'm like 2 and 2.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Now, latte.
Yeah.
11.
Okay. Yeah, 11
Where
for
does
a
the
latte.
11 come from?
I don't know. Maybe they're just tossing out people's favorite numbers. Maybe they did like some market research and were like, people buy more of things when they use this number on it.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know.
And they're like, everybody loves an 11. Make a wish. 11.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't get
1
it.
and 1. I don't know if that's like in a latte.
No, 1 and
No?
1 is like a regular.
Maybe you get that in a latte as well. No, I'm just making that up.
I'm like,
I have
Sean,
no
do we
clue.
need to go into coffee recipes here?
I
That
don't know.
one's
I'm
not working.
I throw all the coffee stuff on other people. They just make it for me. I'm not too educated on that part.
Maybe the ice cap could be like ice cap 24 hours a day.
Ooh, maybe.
And then, like,
Yeah.
just a suggestion for next time, Tim
Yeah.
Hortons, perhaps a 7 on the back for like
Maybe you can
24/7.
customize your number. Maybe this is just the display.
Oh.
Maybe that was like the display number, and then you can say like, "Hey, can I get 7 on it?"
7. I want 7
21.
ice caps.
Yeah,
And
21 on it. Just your favorite number,
21
you know?
times Jump
Yeah.
Street.
Nice swag, though. I will say, at the end of the day, they did good again.
Yeah, I love the one that says I'm on the Whole Foods diet. And it's like a donut. That's so fun.
I like these double, like they have a double jogger and crew neck sweater. And on the crew neck sweater on the back, it says cream, sugar, coffee, all on the back.
Coffee.
It sounds stupid saying it out loud, but I swear it looks nice.
Trivia Tuesday.
In honor of October 3rd, it's kind of the Mean Girls meme day where she asks what time it is,
What day it is.
what day it is, what time it is. I clearly need to watch the movie again. I'm gonna quiz you on a little Mean
Okay.
Girls trivia.
I don't know if you want to do that, Sean, because I've got some Mean Girls trivia prepared
you?
for you too. Uh-huh.
Oh, well, hopefully we don't have the same questions here. Mine's pretty easy though, I think. Who says that is so fetch in the movie?
Gretchen Wieners.
Yeah, congratulations. That's my question.
Thank you. That's it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you want
man.
another one?
I mean, I've got 3 for you.
Okay, well, where was Katie raised? Where'd you grow up?
Africa.
Where? Yeah, we'll go with that.
Nairobi.
No, I don't know if it was actually said. I was like, wait a second, I don't think I know that either.
What kind of bars does Katie give Regina to help her lose weight?
Oh my goodness. Is there a specific? Is it specific?
Yeah.
Oh crap. I know they are like bulking bars of some sort, but I don't know the name of them.
Caltine bar.
Oh, Caltine bars. Darn
Coach
it.
always gives us those to go up a weight class. What is the pink notebook called that the girls write terrible things about their classmates in?
Burn book.
Yeah, there you go. And what team does Katie join to pay for her crimes as a plastic?
Oh my goodness. What is it? The Mathletes?
The Mathletes! Good job, Sean.
Oh, you sucker MCs got nothing on me.
Want more of today's show?
Download the Mixed Mornings and More podcast.
Now available every weekday.